There were more beanball shenanigans today. Rangers infielder Jurickson Profar was hit 3 times on Saturday, tying a Rangers record. He was hit by Jake Odorizzi in the second inning as Odorizzi slipped on the mound. He was hit by Matt Magill in the fourth, but the Twins felt the pitch was close to a strike and Profar was crowding the plate. Profar then stole second, with the Rangers leading 9-2 at the time. Then Addison Reed hit Profar in the seventh, making it appear it was related to the stolen base. "It's the fourth inning," Rangers manager Jeff Bannister said. "We're still playing baseball. He stole second base in that situation that I didn't think was an unnecessary situation, in my opinion. There's still a lot of game to be played." Twins manager Paul Molitor had a different view. "The thought process between the unwritten rules of the game is not clearly defined," he said. "What I might think and what he might think might be different things. I was surprised that Profar ran with the score the way it was, when he did. And getting hit there was something that Bannister felt wasn't appropriate. Given the state of the Rangers bullpen, I can totally see why they would want to keep the foot on the pedal. Some teams see a 7-run lead and think differently. But, man, the Rangers bullpen is not good." Anyway, Bannister had more to say on the subject. "There's still a lot of game to be played," he said. "You look at how the game ended. You've got to continue to play the baseball game. I thought the intent there, he'd already been hit twice. I thought the intent there was excessive, especially they tried to dial him up 3 different times. The guy's playing baseball hard. I guess you can just look at it that there's a difference in what they're focusing in on and what we're focusing in on. Did he think Reed should have been tossed? I'm not the keeper of any rules on why they didn't retaliate. Although Profar might have been retaliating by stealing second base, we're trying to win baseball games. We're not going to get caught up in anything other than that." That's a veiled shot at the Twins. "No, I wasn't happy about it at all. You can tell by my comments I'm not happy about it. You get 3 opportunities to hit a guy." Busenitz called up the Twins need a reliever to get them through the next few games, Sunday, mostly, and will call up right-hander Alan Busenitz from Class AAA Rochester. Busenitz has a 1.95 for the Red Wings and recently had a 211 thirds-inning scoreless streak. He hasn't appeared in a game since Wednesday, so he's rested, and can pitch a couple innings at a time for them. He's pitched 35 2/3 innings for the Twins. He gave up 3 runs over 8 innings during an April shift. He can throw in the mid-90s and has a good curveball. He just needs experience. After giving up at least 8 runs in each of the last 3 games, the Twins need a fresh arm. Romero down. Right-hander Fernando Romero was optioned to Class AAA Rochester to make room for Busenitz. Romero, in 10 starts, went 3-3 with a 4.38 ERA, showing a big arm that should be part of the Twins' immediate future. In 511 thirds innings, he walked 19 and struck out 44, numbers that the Twins expect will improve as he grows. "There's been a lot of good things for him," Twins manager Paul Molitor said. "The young man who's still learning how to use his skills at the best level up here and learning control of the game. We're going to need a replacement for a little bit of replenishment for that pen tomorrow." I mentioned in the Dead Tree edition that right-hander Aaron Slegers could get the nod to start for the Twins on Thursday in Chicago because he's in line to pitch that day and would essentially step in for Romero. Twins are unpredictable with these things. They could call up left-hander Steven Gonsalves for Thursday. He would have an extra day of rest, which isn't a bad thing, and, as I've seen it done to the Twins many times through the years, the unknown rookie left-hander can be a pain in the you-know-what. Lavelle Neal 3 has covered baseball for the Star-Tribune since 1998, the post-Knobloch era. Born and raised in Chicago, he grew up following the White Sox and hating the Cubs. He attended both the University of Illinois and Illinois Chicago and began his baseball writing career at the Kansas City Star. He can be heard occasionally on KFAN radio, lending his great baseball mind to Paul Allen and other hosts. Mark Rosen borrows him occasionally for WCCO-TV. Phil Miller covered 3 seasons of Twins baseball, but that was at a different ballpark for a different newspaper. Now Miller returns to the baseball beat after joining the Star Tribune as the Gopher football writer in 2010, and he won't miss the dingy dome for a minute. In addition to the Twins and Gophers, Miller covered the Utah Jazz and the NBA for 6 years at the Salt Lake Tribune. More from the Twins beat. Manager collected 2 hits against Bartolo Colon, who will attempt to extend Twins' losing streak today. There were more beanball shenanigans Saturday, with Rangers infielder Jurickson Profar being hit by a pitch 3 times today, setting a club record in the process. Let's face it, the offense might never get on track. So it will up to starters like Odorizzi to shut teams down and hope the hitters cobble enough hits together to win games. Ryan Lamari's base-running mistake hampered a Twins rally. Defense made some impressive plays. Eddie Rosario is back in a depleted Twins lineup as they open a series with Texas.